Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3436 in Candy Crush Saga. This is a hard level, we can tell by the skull in the purple, and I can tell because both Tanya and Angela have asked me to do this one. So, special request going out to the two of you, and I hope that this is helpful. Let's first find out what our strategy is and then see what it's going to take. So usually on the first try I don't get these done, but I hope I learn something each time. So 28 moves, 41 jelly, a lot of it is under marmalade and 5-layer thick frosting. And then we've got these isolated areas that have not only licorice locked licorice, but also a licorice dispenser. Some people wonder what these propellers are, and it's like when you have to turn the crank on a gumball machine. That's the little handle that you turn to get things to dispense, and that's what's going to dispense out of here. So we're going to have to rely on fish to help us. Also the conveyor belt, look at this, the purple might line up nicely and the green might line up nicely, although I'm kind of making moves here that are going to detract from that ability. That's what happens sometimes as I get things going. But the more I take out, the better off I'll be, and I have very limited opportunities on this board. So I just have to do what's available to me. I'm trying to take things out over here because the conveyor belt goes this way, and I've noticed that when that happens it's harder to make moves over here from the conveyor belt, so I'm taking care of that on my own. That's the plan, and what I need to do is to try to make some things like these stripes, but in full force, like a stripe-trapped combo, to hit the bobber so that the fish can come and help us. So once I get these open and I get the licorice removed, every time I take out a licorice, no new licorice should form, but then when I don't take out licorice, that's when new licorice can show up. So I have to be very, very careful. Sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay, but I want to make the most out of all of this if I can. So there go the fish. Look at that, streaming out. Not only did some come out, but it came out in full force. Sometimes we just get one. There it streamed in. So that's going to be tough to deal with too. But now I know that that's how the board responds, and I'm going to make use of it. Because there's more licorice on the board, it's easier to hit a licorice, right? So if I can keep hitting the licorice, that'll suspend it from coming out. I want this down here. I don't know how to get that to happen. Not likely to happen, but let's keep taking out a little bit of licorice and try to get this set up so that we can capitalize on our good fortune when we get the chance to. I've got another stripe here. Remember, combos work best. If I can combo that, I'll get a much better result. It might be hard to start taking out the licorice now that I've got less on the board. Oh, here I can take out licorice and make a stripe. Well, we sent off a stripe, but at least the fish were active. The fish are going to take out something that's needed to be removed. They're going for this central area. They don't know I want them to go to the corners. Here, see, now I have to do something that doesn't take out a licorice, so more licorice can stream out now. So my job is to try to remove as much of the center as possible so that when the fish do get sent off, they'll know where to go. It's a lot to coordinate here. That's super thick, and it's isolated because of the bobbers. I can only reach it by specials, by fish or by stripes. Yikes. Let's do this. It moves this over. Now I can see that I don't have the opportunity to actually beat this board. I'm not going to win this time round, but I am still looking to make the very best moves possible, knowing that the more I practice, the better I'll be, and the better I'll understand this board. So we got something done here. We ended up needing still 13 jelly, and we see now that the center is really tricky, and as we suspected, the corners here are going to be really tough. I also now know that a whole bunch of licorice pours down. So I'm going to use that knowledge, come back with a new board, and try to get both luck, because that's important, and then use strategy, because if I can't capitalize on that luck, then I've wasted it. See you in just a bit. Okay, well sometimes we only have one move that we can make, and then we get a lot of reshuffles, so let's just wait. Oh, we didn't get a reshuffle because things changed a bit on the board for us. But reshuffles are not terribly uncommon on this board, on this level. All right, so we're reaching in, getting as deep into this area as we can. The more we open up, the more space we have for more colors, so the more we'll get to open things up. Look at that, that was some beautiful cascading. Normally I move low to the ground to encourage cascading. I'm actually going to do this instead. I like the amount of green I have on the board, so I'm trying to let it coordinate into something good. Well, let's just keep taking these out. Oh, I like that. Putting it together with a wrapped candy would be best of all. Now I've got some green, but it's still not getting put together well. I could do this and that would open this up fairly nicely, but I don't want to move that stripe away. Oh, I really don't want to use the stripe either yet. Really hoping to get it set up with a special. I'll do that because it gives me another stripe. A couple actually. I'll take this one instead of that. And then what? Oh, sure, I'll go ahead and do this. It also made a lot of impact over here, so we were getting a couple things done. Open this up. Okay, I could do this and that would take this out. I could do that and that would take those two out. I could do this and it would take this out. This is going to come around again, presumably. I'm going to go for the one that's lower because this one is sometimes harder to reach. I'm going to keep up with that. Get the one that's on the base there. Now I'll do this and hopefully, there we go, get some nice cascading. That's not bad. That's okay. I need more special, so I'm going to hope to get something with the purple. That did not work, but I got good cascading, so I won't complain too much. Getting this down here would be good because it could help to open these guys. I haven't opened any of these yet. Ooh, well, not a striped wrapped combo, unfortunately. There's that. Here we go. This is where we should be able to start having things pay off. There go the fish, and if I could get this with the wrapped. So I need to bring this down one so it matches up. Because now we're in a fairly decent position for the purple to help out. Okay, we're very close. I took out a licorice, so that will help. And then I do this, and hopefully that's enough fish to clear things out. And they're going in rounds so that they're clearing out more than just one layer of stuff. So that's how I beat this. That was my 5th playthrough for recording purposes. Knowing how everything works is really important. Getting a Color Bomb Ripped Candy combo, that I think is, I wouldn't say it's crucial, and I wouldn't say it guarantees a win, but it's sure going to help, so I hope that you guys get the opportunities as well. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. Angela and Tanya, thank you so much for being patient. I know you requested this a while ago, but because everybody's at home on their computers, YouTube has not been working properly, and my recording software has not been working properly. So I'm trying to get things done as quickly as possible, and I hope this is still in time to help you. Bye-bye.